Good afternoon, everyone. It's about 2:30 on the 5th. It's Monday. We're ready for the 9th chapter of 2 Corinthians. Whereas touching the ministering to the saints is superfluous for me to write to you, for I know the forwardness of your mind, for which I boast for you to them of Macedonia. Achaia was ready a year ago, and your zeal hath provoked many, very many. But I have sent the brethren, lest our boasting of you should be in vain in behalf that I had said you may be ready, lest haply if they of Macedonia come with me and find you unprepared. I thought it necessary to exhort the brethren. He says, he that which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly. He which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he hath purpose in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loveth the cheerful giver. God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye always having all sufficiency in all things may abound to every good work. As is written, he hath dispersed abroad, he hath given to the poor, his righteousness remaineth forever. So he's talking about giving. And then he ends with saying, thanks be unto God for his unspeakable gift. So I'll turn this over to Mark and have him read this for you, this chapter.
2 Corinthians chapter 9, for his touching and ministering to the saints is superfluous for me to write to you, for I know the forwardness of your mind, for which I boast of you to them in Macedonia, that Achaia was ready a year ago, and your zeal hath provoked very many. Yet have I sent the brethren, lest our boast of you should be vain in this behalf, that I said, you may be ready, lest haply if they of Macedonia come with me and find you unprepared, that we say not, ye should be ashamed, this same confided boasting. Therefore I thought it necessary to exhort the brethren that they would go before unto you and make up beforehand your bounty. Wherefore ye had noticed before, the same might be ready as a matter of bounty and not as of covetousness. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly. He which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he hath purposed in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye also have all sufficiency in all things. May abound to every good work, as is written, he hath dispersed abroad, he hath given to the poor, his righteousness remaineth forever. Now he that remaineth seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food, multiply your seed sown, increase the fruits of your righteousness, being enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causes us through us thanksgiving to God for the ministration of the service, not also as supplieth the want of the saints, but is abundant also by many thanksgiving unto God. Whilst by the experiment of this ministration they glorify God for your professed subjection to the gospel of Christ, for your liberal distribution unto them and to all men, and by their prayer for you, which long after you for exceeding grace of God in you, thanks be unto God for his unspeakable gift.
Okay, well, thank you, Mark. I hope you all have a good afternoon. It's more blessed to give than to receive. Sometimes it's not always easy to give if you don't have a lot to give. It's when you're trying to take care of your family. but God sees our hearts. The Lord be with you.